Welcome back to another day's episode of After the Mic Drops. Today we're going to be switching it up a little bit. We're here with, who are we with today?
Ashley.
Hi, Ashley.
Hello.
We're not going to be talking about dead singers today. We're just going to go off some conversation starters, switch it up, a little low-key this week. What's our question this week, Ashley?
Do you think people are born good or they learn to be good?
See, that's a very interesting question. I do think so myself. What do you think, personally?
I think, people learn to be good. Because, when your parents are just, teaching you things, how to be respectful and everything, I'm like, yeah, I get, you learn it, but I feel like you learn. You're not born good, you learn. What you think?
I feel like it depends, because, some people can have the absolute worst parents and still have empathy, and they can still treat others kindly. So I think it's kind of like a role in both, because some people are born with a kind heart, and you learn how to you learn how to utilize it. Do you think that you learn by yourself, or do you think you learn by others?
I would say it's mostly by yourself and by others. Because, some people are really kind, and, if you did grow up with good parents, you're like, my parents showed me how to be like this, and, of course, you're going to act that way towards different people, especially if, your parents raised you good. So, I feel like you learn from others, but you also learn from yourself.
I feel like as you mature and as you start to grow up, I mean, some people don't mature, and that's okay. Some of us, the concept of a man-child.
Literally. Especially dudes. I don't feel like dudes
Boys,
mature good enough.
They do not. Well, that's why a lot of women will go for older guys, is because everybody's immature until 17.
Yeah.
Some of them are still immature at 17.
Oh yeah, 100%.
30s is when they learn how to act right.
I'd say mid-25s. Or yeah, 25s.
Yeah, pretty fair. Well, so, let's start up with another one. What do you think happens after we die?
Oh, I believe in the afterlife.
The afterlife? What does afterlife look to you?
Have you ever seen The Book of Life?
Yeah.
Like that. I believe that the afterlife is like that. 100%. Beautiful, the Dia de la Muerte. I believe in all of that. I celebrate it too. I do believe that the afterlife is beautiful and that you will reconnect with people that have passed in the past, like grandparents, siblings, dogs, anybody, friends. I do believe there's an afterlife, and it's partying all the time, living your best life, and just being happy.
Do you think the Egyptians had a good idea of the afterlife? Do you know what that is?
No.
So the Egyptians, correct me if I'm wrong, they had this idea that when you die, you get your heart weighed, and then if it's if it's heavier than a feather or something like that, then you do not go to heaven. But they were buried with all their stuff, like their dogs and cats and their jewelry and all these things, so they could be prepared for the afterlife. Well, what were your thoughts on what was supposed to be? Do you remember what was supposed to be yesterday? Hold up, let me check. Oh, what's it called? What were your thoughts on people talking about the rapture?
The rapture?
Did you not hear about that?
No.
Apparently in the Bible, there was something that was saying that there was a day where all of the good people, when the world was coming to an end, they were going to take all of the good people off the earth and put them in heaven, and then all the worst people are going to be here for the end of the world. And it was supposed to be yesterday, and it didn't happen, obviously. So
I don't know, I did not hear about that.
My friend's neighbor, she sold all of her belongings, including her car and her TV, and then it didn't happen, and she sold her car for $500.
Only 5? Girl.
Yep, so it's not like she can buy a new one.
That's depressing.
Poor lady.
Literally.
She legit thought that she was gonna like go up to heaven yesterday, and
I mean, it's not a bad thing to think that you're gonna go up to heaven. I do believe everybody will go to heaven, even if like you're a bad person, or if like in general you think that you're a bad person. I do believe you'll go to heaven because you still have a pure soul. Even if like you've done all these things, I still believe everybody will go to heaven.
Well, what about people that have commit like really bad crimes, like Adolf Hitler, for example, with him bringing on the Holocaust and the Nazis?
Oh no, they can go down.
They can go down.
They can go down.
But what do you mean by pure soul?
Like, if you've killed like a person or two, I mean, you're not as pure, but I still believe that you have some sympathy. Pretty sure it's called
Empathy,
yeah. In you, and if you felt guilty about it later, you're like, or even then, like in that moment, I still believe you're gonna go to heaven.
I think if you feel guilty in any type of way, then you're automatically at least have somewhat good in you. Because I mean, we all make irrational decisions. We've all been angry enough to want to kill somebody, but most of us don't, right? Like, everybody jokes, I'm gonna kill you. Like, some people do take that seriously. And, like, I think someone's always gonna push you off the edge. And it could be mentally, or it could be something that makes you to do a physical act. You know, like bullying.
Oh, yeah.
A physical act would be, like, self-harm or any type of inflicting or hurting harm on any others. You know, so I don't know, we all have our limits, and we all have our decision making skills, and some of us just don't know how to do it as well as others. Any final notes or anything?
No, that's it.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you guys for listening. Tune in for next week. We're going to be talking about the D4VD case with some companions. So we will see you next week. Ciao.